Soursop is amazing for so many reasons, but there is one potentially negative, like really negative side effect that can happen that I'm going to tell you about, but I also want to ask you about. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. It's good to see you. Soursop is often referred to as soursop or graviola. There are other names for it as well. Graviola or soursop, it's an evergreen tree that we find in like tropical regions of like North and South America, Africa, Asia, etc. The tree will grow about 5 to 8 meters in height and produces like a large heart-shaped green edible fruit. And it makes this fruit like throughout most of the year. Now, this fruit's been used in traditional medicine for so many things, as an antibiotic, anti-parasitic, for the gastrointestinal tract, so many different things. So my first question to you guys is, which part of the world are you watching this video from? And does your community eat or use soursop, and how and for what? Write in the comments. I'd love to know. Now, I mentioned in the beginning there's lots of benefits. Soursop has lots of good for you ingredients like vitamins and minerals. It's got fiber. It's got a lot of good stuff. But I also mentioned that there is a potentially negative side effect that I really think you guys should know about. I also want to ask you about. So this is what some of the research and data has shown that I've seen. When used orally by mouth, some research has actually found that ingesting large amounts of soursop or graviola fruit and or tea made from the leaves is associated with an increased chance of having a movement disorder that kind of resembles Parkinson's disease. Now, you may be saying, well, how often is this consumption, etc.? Well, actually, in some studies, like daily use or daily consumption, okay? And not only that, but some studies have suggested that like regular or daily, something like that consumption of the fruit can not only cause movement disorders and nerve issues, but may actually exacerbate any underlying movement disorders such as Parkinson's. Meaning if somebody already had Parkinson's, it could potentially make it worse, okay? And again, I want to reiterate that taking larger amounts, using it consistently, like daily, like frequently, etc. Now, do I have exactly how much you have to take for how often and for how long? No, I do not have that. Did not find that in the data that I was looking at. Some of my sources are articles written in different journals. I use WebMD, and also a source called NatMed. NatMed is a source that I also used. But this potential side effect of Parkinsonian-like symptoms, in other words, somebody taking in graviola for long enough or drinking the tea long enough of it that causes movement disorder symptoms like Parkinson's disease, that is not something unusual in terms of if you do a Google search for this. So I wanted to let you know that according to some of the data that we have, this may happen potentially with frequent, consistent, and eating enough of graviola or soursop based on some of the evidence we have. Now, here is my question to you. My question to you, and this is especially for those who use soursop or graviola. First of all, how do you use it? I've actually had a lot of people write saying that they make tea out of it. I want you to know, I want to know, how do you use it, how often, and have you noticed in yourself or anyone else any sort of movement disorder like symptoms? Okay. By the way, if you're wondering what Parkinson's disease is, I will link a video here. If you're watching on YouTube, I can link videos, so I'll do that here where you can see a video on Parkinson's. I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just here to not only educate but get some information too, especially from those of you who are using soursop regularly. Okay, so please write in the comments. Also, please just be aware that this is what some of the research is showing. Let me know. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, everywhere. Please go to my website, drjencaudle.com, to sign up for my free health newsletter. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. Guys, I'm slipping over my words. I'm Dr. Jen. I'll see you soon.